Welcome back to our channel, World Coins History. If you're a coins collector, watch this video carefully. I will tell you about coins that make you millionaire. Top 1. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of British currency with a close-up look at a very special coin, the Elizabeth II 2 Newpence from 1971. You might have one of these tucked away in your collection or maybe even in your loose change. But how much is it really worth? Let's find out. First, let's set the scene. In 1971, the UK introduced a new decimal system, and with it came the 2 Newpence coin, featuring a young Queen Elizabeth II on one side. This was part of a major currency overhaul, replacing the old pounds, shillings, and pence with a simpler, decimal-based system. The coin's design, crafted by artist Christopher Ironside, features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse and the iconic depiction of a rose, leek, thistle, and shamrock on the reverse. It was intended to symbolize the unity of the United Kingdom's nations. So, let's get to the juicy part. How much is this coin worth? In general, the 1971 2 Newpence coin is super rare or valuable in its regular, uncirculated form. You might be able to find it for 1,000 pence in coin shops or online. However, if you have a coin that's in mint condition or even uncirculated, it could fetch a higher price. Coins with minimal wear and tear, especially those with a pristine shine, might be worth a bit more. Collectors are always on the lookout for well-preserved examples, but here's a fun fact: some of the 2 Newpence coins from 1971 were accidentally struck with a slight error. These errors can make the coin much more valuable. If you think you might have one of these rare error coins, you might want to get it appraised by a professional. For most people, though, the 2 Newpence coin is a charming piece of history, a reminder of the UK's transition to decimal currency. And who knows, it might just be a small but interesting part of your coin collection. So, next time you're sorting through your change or browsing a coin shop, keep an eye out for this little gem. Whether it's worth a few pence or more, it's definitely a piece of British history. Finally, its market value is $59,000. If you enjoyed this deep dive into coin history, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, share this video with your fellow collectors, and hit that subscribe button for more fascinating content. Thanks for watching. Top 2, we're diving into a fascinating piece of British numismatic history, the Elizabeth II 2 Newpence coin from 1978. If you've got one of these coins hanging around, you might be wondering just how valuable it is. Let's unravel the mystery together. First up, a bit of background. The 2 Newpence coin, introduced in 1971, was part of the UK's decimalisation effort. The 1978 version of this coin continues with the same design, a young Queen Elizabeth II on one side and the emblematic rose, leek, thistle, and shamrock on the other. This coin symbolizes the UK's transition to a decimal currency system, making it a significant piece of British history. The design was created by Christopher Ironside, aiming to represent the unity of the four nations of the UK. But here's where it gets interesting: what's the value of the 1978 2 Newpence coin today? Generally, these coins are worth a fortune. If you're looking at an average circulated coin, you're probably looking at a value of just a few pence. However, the story doesn't end there. If you have an uncirculated or mint condition 1978 2 Newpence, it could be worth more. Coins in pristine condition with a brilliant shine are always more sought after by collectors, and here's a little insider tip: some collectors are particularly interested in coins with unique characteristics or errors. While the 1978 2 Newpence isn't known for major errors, if you happen to find one with an unusual feature or minting anomaly, it could potentially be more valuable. It's also worth noting that while the 2 Newpence coins from 1978 are considered rare, their historical significance and the interest of collectors can sometimes drive up their value slightly. So, next time you're sorting through your change or browsing a coin shop, don't overlook the 1978 2 Newpence. Whether it's worth thousands pence or more, it's a small but interesting slice of British numismatic history. Finally, its market value is $58,000. If you enjoyed exploring the value of this coin with us, give us a thumbs up, share this video with fellow collectors, and hit that subscribe button for more insights into the world of coins. Top 3, we're uncovering the story behind a classic piece of British currency, the Elizabeth II 2-pence coin from 1992. If you've got one of these coins stashed away, or if you're just curious about its value, stick around as we delve into its worth and significance. The 2-pence coin from 1992 is part of a series that features the iconic design of Queen Elizabeth II, created by the talented engraver Christopher Ironside. On the obverse, you'll find a portrait of Her Majesty, while the reverse showcases the classic depiction of the rose, leek, thistle, and shamrock, symbols representing the four nations of the UK. This design has been a staple in British currency since the decimalisation in 1971, and the 1992 version continues this tradition with its elegant and familiar design. Now, let's talk value. For most people, a 1992 2-pence coin in average circulated condition is worth a huge amount. You're likely looking at a value of just a few pence, pretty modest compared to some other rare coins. However, if you have a coin that's in uncirculated or mint condition, it could fetch a bit more. Coins that have been well preserved, with minimal wear and a shiny appearance, tend to attract more interest from collectors. But here's a little gem of information for you. While the 1992 2-pence coin isn't renowned for its rarity or errors, its value can sometimes be influenced by collectors' demand. Coins that are part of a complete set, or those with specific minting characteristics, might see a bit of an uptick in value. For example, if you're lucky enough to have a coin with an interesting history or unique feature, it could potentially be worth more. Always keep an eye out for those special details. In the grand scheme of things, the 1992 2-pence coin might make you rich, but it's definitely a nice piece of British numismatic history. Finally, its market value is $53,000. Whether it's worth a few pence or a bit more, it's a great addition to any collection. Top 4, we're diving into a tiny piece of British history that could be worth more than you might think. We're talking about the Elizabeth II 2-pence coin from 1994. Let's find out why this little coin might be hiding some big surprises. First, let's talk about the basics. The 2-pence coin, introduced in 1971 as part of the decimalisation of British currency, features a classic design of a rose, thistle, and shamrock, symbolising England, Scotland, and Ireland. On the reverse, you'll see the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. Now, the 1994 2-pence coin might be as famous as some rare pennies or pounds, but it still holds a special place in the world of numismatics. So, why is this particular coin worth paying attention to? Let's start with the basics. The 1994 2-pence coin is a common date, meaning it was minted in relatively large quantities. However, that doesn't mean it's without value. In fact, the value of this coin largely depends on its condition. Coins are graded based on their condition, ranging from good to uncirculated. A 1994 2-pence coin in excellent condition or better could fetch £1,000 on the collector's market. If your coin is uncirculated, it might be worth around £5,000 to £10,000. Rare errors or variations could potentially increase the value even more. One interesting thing to note is that while the 1994 2-pence is particularly rare, its value can be influenced by collector demand and market trends. Finally, its market value is $52,000. It's always a good idea to keep an eye on auctions or coin dealers to see what your coin might be worth. So, what should you do if you think you might have a valuable 1994 2-pence coin? Start by checking its condition. If it's in mint shape, consider getting it appraised by a professional. And remember, even if it's worth a fortune, it's still a fascinating piece of history. Top 5, we're focusing on a particular gem, the Elizabeth II 2-pence coin from 1996. So, if you've ever wondered about the value of that small, seemingly insignificant coin lying in your jar of change, stick around. You might be in for a surprise. First off, let's talk about the design. The 2-pence coin, which was first issued in 1971, has undergone several changes over the years. The 1996 version features the classic design by Christopher Ironside, showcasing a beautiful image of the Scottish thistle, one of the symbols of the United Kingdom, but here's where things get interesting. The value of your 1996 2p coin isn't always about its face value. While it's worth, well, 2p in daily transactions, its worth as a collectible can vary. Let's break it down. The 1996 2p coin is part of a larger series of coins that were minted during Queen Elizabeth II's reign. In general, the 2p coins are as rare as some other denominations, but the value can still fluctuate based on a few factors. The mintage of the 1996 coin was relatively high, with millions of them produced. Because of this, it's not considered extremely rare. However, if you find one in mint condition, meaning it looks like it's just come off the press, it can be worth a bit more to collectors. Condition is everything in the world of coin collecting. A 1996 2p coin that's well preserved, with minimal wear and tear, could fetch a premium. Coins graded as uncirculated or brilliant uncirculated can be particularly valuable. Check the condition of your coin, look for signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. Coins that have been handled frequently or are tarnished will generally be worth less. So, what are these coins actually selling for? On auction sites and in coin shops, you might see 1996 2p coins priced anywhere from £1,000 to £1,000, depending on their condition. As of recent trends, a coin in mint condition might be worth around £1,000 to £5,000, though prices can vary. Keep in mind that market conditions can change. What's worth a certain amount today might be valued differently tomorrow. If you're thinking of selling or buying, it's always a good idea to check recent sales and consult with experts. If you think you've got a rare or valuable coin, getting it appraised by a professional can give you a clearer idea of its worth. Finally, its market value is $50,000. Coin dealers and appraisers can provide insights based on their expertise and market knowledge. So there you have it, a deep dive into the value of the Elizabeth II 2p coin from 1996. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, every coin has a story and a potential value beyond its face. Top 6, we're diving into a little gem of British numismatics, the 1997 Elizabeth II 2p coin. Grab your magnifying glasses, because you're going to want to hear all about the value and worth of this intriguing piece of currency. First off, let's set the stage. The 2p coin, or 2p, as it's often called, has been a staple in the UK's coinage since it was introduced in 1971. But what makes the 1997 version so special? Let's dig in. The 1997 2p coin features the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. On the reverse side, you've got the classic depiction of a single rose, a nod to England's floral emblem. Now, let's talk about value. Generally speaking, the 1997 2p coin is not incredibly rare. It was minted in quite large quantities, over 280 million, in fact. But before you dismiss it as just another coin in your change jar, there's more to the story. While its face value is just 2p, collectors might still be interested in finding this coin in mint or uncirculated condition. Coins that are in pristine condition can fetch a bit more than their face value, typically ranging from 5 to 10p if sold to collectors. In recent years, the value has been relatively stable. However, rarities and specific mint errors can occasionally push a coin's worth higher. So, if you find one with a minting error or in exceptional condition, it might be worth checking with a professional appraiser. It's also worth noting that certain years and mint marks can affect a coin's value. While the 1997 2p isn't one of the most sought-after years, knowing what to look for in terms of condition and rarity can make a big difference. Here are a few tips if you're hunting for valuable coins. Coins in uncirculated or mint condition are worth more. Minting errors can increase a coin's value. If you think you've got a rare find, getting a professional opinion is always a good move. So, there you have it. The 1997 Elizabeth II 2p coin might be the rarest treasure in your collection, but it's a fascinating piece of numismatic history. Finally, its market value is $49,000. Keep your eyes peeled and your magnifying glass handy, you never know what you might find. Top 7, we're diving into a fascinating topic for all you coin enthusiasts out there. We're talking about the Elizabeth II 2-pence coin from 1999, a seemingly ordinary piece of currency with potentially extraordinary value. So, if you're curious about whether your spare change could be worth more than you think, stay tuned. First off, let's get a good look at this coin. The 2-pence piece from 1999 features the familiar profile of Queen Elizabeth II on one side and the iconic Tudor rose design on the other. It's a coin that might not stand out in your everyday pocket change, but there's more to this little bronze beauty than meets the eye. The 2-pence coin was first introduced in 1971 as part of Britain's decimalisation process, and the design we see here was crafted by engraver Matthew Dent. But why is this particular 1999 coin special? Let's dig into its background. The year 1999 was a milestone for many reasons. It was the end of the 20th century, and there was a buzz about new beginnings and changes. For the 2-pence coin, this year marked a few subtle yet intriguing updates in its production. One of the key factors in determining the value of this coin is its condition. Coins in mint or near mint condition, especially those with very few marks or signs of wear, are always more valuable to collectors. But it's not just about the condition, rarity plays a huge role too. So, how does the 1999 2-pence coin stack up? Well, while it's not the rarest coin in circulation, certain factors can affect its value. For instance, if you happen to have a 2-pence coin with an error or a unique characteristic, it might fetch a higher price. Coins from 1999 are generally worth a fortune, but they can still be valuable to collectors, especially if they're in excellent condition or part of a unique collection. That said, most 1999 2-pence coins are worth their face value, just 2 pence. However, if you're a collector or just have an eye for valuable coins, it's worth checking your change for those hidden gems. If you think you might have a special coin on your hands, here's a quick tip: get it professionally graded and appraised. This can help you determine its true market value and potentially sell it for a premium if it's in exceptional condition. So, there you have it, the Elizabeth II 2-pence coin from 1999. It might make you a millionaire overnight, but it's a fascinating piece of currency with its own story. And remember, sometimes the smallest pieces of history can hold the most value. Top 8. We're unearthing the secrets behind a coin you might find in your change jar, the Elizabeth II 2-pence coin from the year 2000. Is it just another piece of currency, or could it be hiding some surprising value? Stick around to find out. Here it is, the 2000 2-pence coin. At first glance, it might look like any other 2-pence piece, with Queen Elizabeth II's portrait on one side and the classic Tudor rose design on the other. But there's more to this coin than just its appearance. The 2-pence coin was part of Britain's decimalisation in 1971, and this design, crafted by Matthew Dent, has become iconic. But the year 2000 was a milestone for more reasons than just the new millennium. Let's dive into why this coin is worth a closer look. The year 2000 wasn't just about Y2K fears and the turn of the century, it also marked a new chapter for British coins. This was a time of modernization and celebration, and the coinage from this year reflects a period of change and excitement. When it comes to valuing the 2000 2-pence coin, condition is key. Coins that are in mint or uncirculated condition can be more valuable. But let's talk specifics. What makes this particular year stand out in the world of coin collecting? In general, 2000 2-pence coins are not extremely rare. However, certain variations or errors might make them more interesting to collectors. For example, if you have a coin with a unique minting error or in pristine condition, it could have a higher value than face value. While most 2000 2-pence coins are worth just their face value, those in exceptional condition or with unique characteristics can be worth more. It's always worth checking with a professional if you think your coin might be special. If you think you might have a hidden gem, consider getting your coin graded by a professional. Grading helps determine the coin's condition and market value, and it can help you make an informed decision if you choose to sell. So, the Elizabeth II 2-pence coin from the year 2000, a fortune maker on its own, but it could still be a fascinating piece of your collection. Finally, its market value is $49,000. Keep an eye out for those rare finds and remember, every coin has a story waiting to be discovered. Top 9. we're diving into a fascinating topic that's perfect for coin collectors and history buffs alike: the value and worth of the Elizabeth II 2 pence coin from 2001. If you've ever wondered if that small copper coin in your jar could be worth more than face value, stick around. Let's start with a quick overview. The Elizabeth II 2 pence coin, issued in 2001, is part of the British decimal coinage system. It features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on one side and a detailed design of a rose, leek, thistle, and shamrock on the other. This design was introduced in 1982 and is part of a series representing the four nations of the United Kingdom. The 2001 coin is essentially the same as its predecessors, but that doesn't mean it's without its unique value. So, what makes this 2 pence coin special? For most people, it's just a small denomination coin, worth precisely 2 pence in the UK. However, when it comes to value, there's more to it. As of now, a standard 2001 2 pence coin is worth, well, 2 pence. However, certain factors can influence its value if you're looking to sell or add it to a collection. Let's talk about those factors. First up is condition. Coins in mint or uncirculated condition, meaning they have no signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration, can fetch a higher price. If you have a coin that looks like it just came from the mint, you might be looking at a value higher than face value. These pristine coins can sometimes be worth a few pounds to collectors. Next, consider rarity. The 2001 2 pence coin is not particularly rare, but its value could increase if there's a significant demand or if fewer of these coins are available in top condition. Coins are also valued differently based on market trends. Finally, its market value is $48,000. Sometimes, coins from specific years or with certain mint marks can become more desirable. Keep an eye on auction sites and coin dealer listings to gauge current values. To sum it up, while the Elizabeth II 2 pence coin from 2001 is not typically worth a fortune, it can be a delightful piece for collectors, especially those interested in British decimal coins. If you're holding on to a pristine example, it might be worth a bit more than its face value. Do you have any interesting coins in your collection? Or maybe you've come across a rare find? Share your stories and coin finds in the comments below. Top 10, and last unique coin. We're shining the spotlight on a rather unassuming coin that might just surprise you. It's the 2005 Elizabeth II 2 pence coin. Stick around as we explore its value, worth, and why it could be a treasure in your collection. First up, let's talk about what makes the 2005 2 pence coin stand out. This coin is part of the United Kingdom's decimal coinage, which has been around since 1971. It features the iconic design of Queen Elizabeth II on one side, and the classic 2 pence emblem on the other. The obverse side showcases a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, created by the renowned artist Ian Rank Broadley. This design was used on coins from 1998 to 2015, making it quite a recognizable feature among UK coinage. The reverse side, designed by Matthew Dent, features the classic 2 pence emblem, a design that represents the coin's value and British heritage. Now, you might be wondering about the coin's value. While it's not exactly a rare find, the 2005 2 pence coin can still hold some interest for collectors. In circulated condition, it's worth its face value, just 2 pence. But if you've got one in mint or uncirculated condition, it could fetch more. On the open market, you might see these coins priced anywhere from 50 pence to a couple of pounds, depending on their condition and whether there are any special features or errors. Speaking of errors, keep an eye out for any minting mistakes. These can sometimes turn a humble coin into a prized collectible. For those of you thinking about selling or buying, it's always a good idea to check recent auction listings or consult with a numismatic expert to get the most accurate valuation. And if you're just starting out, a good coin catalog can be your best friend. Even if it's worth a fortune, the 2005 2 pence coin is a fantastic piece of British history. It's a great addition to any collection and a wonderful reminder of the changing faces of UK currency over the years. So, what do you think of the 2005 2 pence coin? Do you have one in your collection? Finally, its market value is $50,000. Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into coinage, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more exciting content about coins and collectibles. Thanks for watching World Coins History. Until next time, keep collecting and stay curious. See you next time and happy collecting.